Jesus did not say anything to the wind, but he said something to the sea. In Mark chapter 4 verse 35, Mark 4 35 to 39, one time Jesus entered into a ship. He told his disciples, let us cross over to the other side. As they were crossing, Jesus was sleeping at the hinder part of the ship. And in verse 37, the Bible said, and there arose a mighty storm of wind, and the wave beat into the ship so that it was now full. There arose a mighty storm of wind, and the wave beat into the ship so that it was now full. And all the disciples of Christ, they went to meet Jesus where he was sleeping. They tapped him, Master, Master, carest thou not that we perish? Water is entering into the ship. There is a mighty storm of wind, and the wave is beating into the ship. We are about to die. So Jesus, you don't care about us, you are sleeping. And the Bible said, and Jesus arose. When he arose, he said he rebuked the wind and said, the sea, peace, be still. When they woke him up, the Bible, they woke him up to come and do what? To come and make peace with the sea. Because Jesus was the peacemaker right in the ship. So now there was disaster, there was trouble, there was calamity, there was crisis. Things were turning upside down. Everybody's life was at stake, and the peacemaker was sleeping. The peacemaker was asleep. Master, carest thou not that we perish? He woke up. When he came, he rebuked the wind and he said to the sea. Ladies and gentlemen, a peacemaker is a person who knows the source of every problem. Jesus did not say anything to the wind, but he said something to the sea. When he came, the Bible said he rebuked the wind. Now he said to the sea, because the wind was not the problem, the sea was the problem. The wind was only an agent of the sea. The sea only released the wind to go and cause problems. So the wind was not the problem inside the sea. When Jesus came, he checked and he knew that the wind was not the problem. The wind was the agent sent to bring catastrophe, but the master of the wind was the sea. So when he came, he rebuked the wind and he said to the sea, peace, be still. The wind, I have no business with you. You are just a small child, you are an agent. I know someone sent you. I know you are not the cause of this problem. You were only sent as a winch. You were only sent as an agent. You were only sent to bring in problems. If I start dealing with you now, I'll be fighting my battles in vain. If I start confronting you now, I'll be confronting you in vain. Let me go to the source of the problem. And he went to the source of the problem, which was the sea. Jesus went straight to the marine powers. He went straight to the marine world and he spoke to the sea and said, peace, be still.